Good morning guys and welcome to Ranger Fit session 5. Now today's session we are going to introduce some basic animal movements to you guys. But to start with, we're going to head into our 5-minute warm up, making sure our body is ready for the rest of the session. Alright, before we go on to those animal movements, we're going to do a nice core drop set. So there's 4 exercises. You're going to start with 10 reps on each exercise, followed by 8, 6, 4, then 2 for a total of 4 minutes. So your first exercise is your squat thrusts. We're then going into our sit-ups, followed by our knee tuck crunches, and lastly our leg raises. Now once you've done 10 reps on each exercise, you're then going down to 8 reps on each exercise, followed by 6, 4, then 2. Now guys, I want you to set your timer for 4 minutes. Once the 4 minutes is up, you stop where you are. But try your hardest to keep pushing through and complete this set in the time given. Alright guys, we're moving on to those animal movements now. So I want you to set a marker about 5 meters in front of you, or even less if you don't have the space. Work with whatever you've got. And we're going to start with a duck walk. So staying in that nice low squat position, keeping the back straight. We're going to start walking forwards, trying to keep the thighs parallel with the ground. Now I want you to walk out to the point, and then back again, and we're going to go 3 times in total. Keeping that back straight, keep breathing throughout the movement. There and back 3 times. Alright guys, once we've done 3 laps of the duck walks, we're now going into our bunny hops. So similar position, we're going to stay in that nice low squat position. This time, instead of stepping forward, we're going to be jumping forward. Little jumps forward, out to the marker, and then back again, a total of 3 times. Alright, if you're finding it too hard to jump backwards, I want you to turn around, walk back to the start, and then repeat that lap again. 3 times in total. Alright, we're now moving on to our crab walk. So our arms are going to be extended underneath our shoulders, our feet out in front of us. We're going to drive our hips up to the sky, and we're going to be walking sideways in a crab motion. And again, we're going out to the marker and back again. If you're struggling to go back, I want you to get up, walk back to the start, and repeat. And again, we're going for 3 laps, guys. Remember to keep those hips driven up to the sky throughout the whole movement. Keep breathing as you go. Alright guys, we're now going on to the lizard crawl. And I've slowed this one down so you guys can see the movement. You're going to bring your right arm forward, and it's going to bend down into that press up position. As you do so, the left knee is going to come up to the left elbow. You're then going to push forward with the left arm, and as you do so, your right knee is going to come up to your right elbow. So you're walking in that lizard fashion all the way out to the marker, and then try and reverse that movement back to the start. If you're struggling to do that, again, walk back to the start and start again. If you're struggling with the press ups, just keep those arms relatively straight and just work the movement with the legs. So left arm comes forward with right leg, right arm comes forward with left leg. And again, we're going for 3 laps. Alright, that's the animal movements done for today, and now we're moving on to a tough to batter session. So 4 minutes, broken down into 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Your first exercise is your mountain climber. So you're going to drive those knees into your chest, 1 at a time, nice and fast, pumping the legs as fast as you can. Then take 10 seconds rest. Once the 10 seconds rest is up, you're going into 20 seconds worth of press ups. Again, you can do these on your knees if you're not comfortable with your press ups. Try and get that full range of motion, so 90-degree bend in your arm. Once the 10 seconds rest is up, you're then repeating again, and we're going to be doing 4 sets on each exercise. So 8 rounds in total with 10 seconds rest in between. Alright guys, I'm sure your arms and your shoulders are knackered after that one, but we're almost finished, so keep pushing through. We're just going to finish off with some static work. So we're going to hold that high bridge position, arms extended underneath your shoulders, drive the hips up to the sky, bring your feet together and hold that position for a total of 30 seconds. Once you've done that, we're going into the half sit-up position. So we're going to bring the feet off the floor, hands off of our legs, and we're going to come down halfway and hold that position for another 30 seconds. Good stuff. Once you've done that, we're then going into a hold. So we're going to pop our hands under our bum, bring our feet just off of the floor, and we're going to hold in the lowest possible position. And again, going for 30 seconds. Now, if you're tired after that, I want you to take the next 30 seconds rest. If not, we're going into our hollow hold. So arms above the head, feet off the floor, lower back squeeze to the floor, and hold for 30 seconds. Now once you've done those exercises, we're going to repeat that whole set again, one more time, 30 seconds on each exercise. And And that is it, guys. You are done for Ranger Fit session 5. Just spend the next 5 minutes doing your cool down as usual, and we're going to take tomorrow as a rest day before we are ready to go in hard for session 6. And then the exercises are going to start getting a little bit more tricky, guys. So keep going with it, keep enjoying it. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. Good work.